Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, we're going to meet the founder of an amazing nonprofit that has been helping healthcare workers all over the Metroplex. You're going to meet the founder of Support Our Scrubs next.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, if one thing good came from the pandemic, we all started to recognize that our healthcare workers are truly heroes. At a time when everyone was panicking, they were saying goodbye to their families and going into work into kind of this uncertainty. I mean, none of us knew how grave the pandemic would be. In a small way, we can all say thanks by being part of an amazing nonprofit. It's called Support Our Scrubs, and the founder's with us today, Crystella McIvor. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me here, Jeff. I feel honored and privileged. I was looking over your show. It's an amazing show. You highlight and, provide information for so many things that are going on in the community. You've actually had a lot of my friends on here.
Thank you.
Which I'm so, I'm honored to have them in my lives, and they have all done such a good job. So thank you for what you do for the community.
Well, you hang around a cool crowd, clearly. So tell us about Support Our Scrubs. How did the idea get started?
Well, so at the start of the pandemic, and if I might preface this by saying, I know a lot of us want to sometimes move on and heal from the past and from things that are difficult that we go through. But I think it's important also that we never forget those that did serve and continue to serve during difficult times. So it's part of my mission and my responsibility to help share their stories and continue to highlight those that have given back to us during times that none of us ever expected or could have planned for. So at the start of the pandemic, like you were saying, when all the streets were empty and most of us were sitting at home, not quite sure what was going on, our healthcare workers and first responders were working day and night to take care of our loved ones, to heal us, to protect us, to ensure the safety and for all of humanity across the entire globe, which was incredible to see. And so at first, I am not one to sit on my couch and complain. I really wanted to be part of the solution, be a force for good on planet Earth. So I realized that the healthcare workers were feeling unsafe going into work. So I tried to start getting them PPE, which none of us even knew what that meant at the time, but they didn't, they needed that. But there was a lot of, powerful governments and people and wealthy people. And I was just this mom in Dallas saying, hey, I need PPE. That didn't quite work. So I quickly pivoted my focus and realized that a lot of our local mom and pop businesses and restaurants were struggling as well. So I quickly started to get meals and care baskets and stuff like this. So at this point, we have helped to deliver with the help of so many, not me by myself, but thanks to community and individuals and businesses and restaurants, over 100,000 meals, care baskets, coffees, cupcakes, thank you cards, just showing appreciation and gratitude to hospitals across the Metroplex. And that's been incredible and touching to see. I've met some of the best of humanity in doing this. Something I never thought I would do.
I know, I think it is so wonderful and so rich with just soul, right? That I want to pull up your website, and as we scroll down the website, you probably have put hundreds and thousands of miles on your car.
I have.
making these deliveries. Are there any memories that stand out in your mind? I mean, there had to be some tears at some point when these healthcare workers just felt validated.
Yes, absolutely. So my daughter is a nurse, which was kind of the inspiration for all of this when it first started. And I, when I started delivering baskets, for example, to care workers over here, some really fun and beautiful stories came to me like through social media and on messages. I received pictures and videos and notes saying, hey, thank you for what you're doing, but then also encouraging other moms or individuals or businesses to give back. So I received beautiful pictures of care baskets that they were delivering in Australia, in New York, in Brazil, in Japan, in places across the globe, which was incredibly beautiful. You know, we live on a very big planet, but it's also very small, just built and held together with beautiful people that step up to help each other during tough times.
Absolutely. You've had a lot of media on you as well. We got a headline from the Allen American newspaper that was, I think this was written at the height of the pandemic, and that's so cool. I mean, everybody was masked up. Clearly you had to be. Is this something that you think about day and night? I mean, this is almost all-consuming for you, isn't it not?
I am very, very passionate about it. It's something that I, don't want to forget about all that they've done and that they continue to do. Also, our first responders, our police, our fire, all those that serve our nation, our veterans, our men and women of service. So
absolutely.
Yes, they all do so much for us, and I'm incredibly grateful. Our country would not be what it is without them, and our world would not be what it is without these people that serve.
And Crystella was out there with her camera taking shots of some of these things. We found a great clip, and here it is now.
Scrubs. Oh, I love you girls. I'm here at Texas Health Allen, the Presbyterian Hospital, and this is Chaplain Dan.
Hi.
We're here. This is, what was your name?
Oh, Emmanuel.
Emmanuel?
Yep.
And I'm Nita. I think I can see you. And this is beautiful
I'm
Zelda.
Zelda.
I love her so much. Oh, we love you so much, Sandra. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this over, and Dan's just gonna say thank you to all of you because we appreciate you so much. Give me one sec. So sunny out here.
It is.
All right.
Norman.
There we go.
So just want to say thank you so much for your amazing generosity. I can't tell you what snacks like this, just the feeling it comes from, it does for our staff. Obviously, we're all very, very busy. We're all very concerned, but this kind of stuff gives us a chance to take just a little bit of a break. So thank you so very much, and blessings to you as you move forward.
Oh, thank you so much for dropping these off, you guys. This is from DFW Church in Allen. Beautiful team here working their hearts out and continuing to support our community. So thank you so much. Yeah, if anyone else out there in the community, restaurants, churches, groups would like to pitch in and support, help create little care baskets or meals or thank you cards, we appreciate you so much. And thank you. Have a wonderful day. Crystella will support our scrubs. Bye.
Thanks.
What a blessing. I mean, that after doing something like that, does your heart just get filled with joy?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I don't do it for anything but to see, try to make the world a little bit of a better place. But it is very touching. And the thank you cards and the notes that we receive are, incredible. It makes you feel like there are good people on earth, and it's encouraging.
Amen. Well, let's talk about this, the Noble Award.
Okay. Well, some of right now, the current challenges that we're facing in the medical community, and I think that it's important to remember and be aware of and kind of normalize, is that a lot of people are dealing with some mental health challenges. So I have served many, many years with many organizations and volunteered with lots of nonprofits over the years, specifically a lot of veteran nonprofits. So I'm very familiar with what PTSD and trauma and all of that looks like. And sadly, a lot of similarities that I've seen in the veteran community, I'm now seeing in the healthcare community, just the nightmares, the headaches, the trauma and the panic attacks and things like this. So I think it's very important, if anyone out there, please know that you're not alone. If you need help, please reach out to someone. I do receive messages on my page of people struggling, and that's difficult. But know that we're here for you. Know that there are resources out there. There are government organizations, nonprofit organizations, individuals. Reach out to a friend. Sometimes in your business or organization, there are, people that can help. So please know that you're not alone. Spend time appreciating the good parts of life, the positivity, the beauty. Spend time with your kids, your pets, your family, or in nature and outdoors. Something encouraging that I read recently said that you can actually burn off, or sweat off cortisol. So that's the stress hormone that we all have. Humans are resilient. I think that we are meant for greatness, and many humans, we have capacity to deal with that fight or flight or very high stress mode for a while, but a lot of these guys have dealt with it for far too long. So it begins to take a toll on the human spirit and body, and so it's important to know ourselves, understand ourselves, take a break, and especially be honest with ourselves, with our support system, with our bosses, with whoever you need. We need to reach out. We need to not lose people, and we need to take care of each other.
So tell us how people can nominate someone for a Nobel Award.
Yes, so I'm so excited about this. This Nobel Award will be something that I would love and encourage. I could use your help in spreading the news and spreading awareness about it. But for anyone, anywhere that serves our country, be it a healthcare worker, a first responder, police, fire, servicemen and women, veterans, all the people that serve our country and help to hold us all together and keep us all safe, you can hop on our website on supportourscrubs.org, and there's a little form right there. You fill it out. We need name and number and a photo so we can share it online. But we would love to send a certificate or an award to each of these individuals. So please nominate people that are serving in your country. I think it's a very kind thing to do. Number one, the person doing the nomination is doing something kind, and that's important. And then, of course, we want to recognize those serving. So please hop on the website, nominate as many people as you like. We hope to be generous with the award and give it to as many people as we can. And guess what, Jeff?
Oh, wow.
We have one for
Hold
you.
on.
You do so much for our world and for our community.
Well, you're very kind.
So thank you so much. We're just starting out the program, but you are one of our first ever award winners.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for what you do. You really are making our world a better place.
I will treasure this.
It's
Thank
important.
you so much. We're going to leave you with the website, which is supportourscrubs.org. Thank you so much, Crystella, for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
You bet. That's it for now. We'll see you next time.